Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are going to be doing a collective reading. This is going to be for a specific group of people. So if you do feel drawn to the title, to the thumbnail, and to what I'm going to say here in the beginning part of the reading, then it could be for you. But I will say that I think this is going to be very specific for a group of people. So if it doesn't sound like you, then that's okay. It may not be your message. This feels to actually be a very clear message for somebody. This would be for you if the first thing that I heard was the clock keeps ticking. And then I heard hidden in plain sight. And then I heard you can change your life around if you want to. And we have the moon, the Eight of Swords, dreams, and finding. So again, this feels very specific. This feels like it's for a group of people that need some sort of boost of encouragement right now. Maybe you feel like you're in a low space, or maybe you feel like there's something out of your control. This could be some specific dream or vision that you have. And it's like Spirit saying here for someone that you are able to change your life around. You have the power to do that. There might be something here that is hidden in plain sight, and I want to see a bit more to what that is, but something that has maybe always been there right in front of you, but it's like you have to, I'm also being shown this is for someone that may have a blocked heart chakra, or you've been feeling some pressure around the heart, or it's just this, even if you're not fully aware of it, it's this feeling of needing to sort of open up to the possibility of good things and of your dreams coming true. And when I shuffled this deck here too, we do have impossible things, working through disbelief, imagination leaps, and fresh perspective. So yeah, again, this feels very straightforward and feels very clear. If you've been feeling that maybe something has felt impossible for you, I'm even hearing imposter syndrome. So this feels like some sort of fear that that you don't have what it takes for something, or that you can't turn your life around. I am being told that for whoever this is going to be for, this has been something that you've struggled with for a very long time. It could be something that maybe you feel like you've been in that moon energy for a very long time. You feel like you've been sort of taken into the ocean under the currents and you haven't felt in control. And I'm even getting with the dreams here, this could be something that is definitely very emotional for you, but it's also something that comes from like a space of you really wanting something, like it comes from the soul. There's a certain maybe soul calling, or it's an emotional urge that you have for something. And take this how this will be for you. You know, maybe for some of you, these readings can always relate to maybe people around you if that's relevant. But all I know is that there's somebody here who feels like they've been sort of drowning in the inability to follow their heart for a very long time. And Spirit keeps saying the path is kind of clear if you want it to be clear. And the Page of Cups is here at the bottom, and we have the Emperor here at the bottom beneath that one. So yeah, I feel like I'm hearing if you just work at it, if you just work at it. And in this deck, this Page of Cups kind of does look like this boy here is kind of, I can't see here, like the piano, I think. So yeah, if you just practice at it, there's maybe something about either practicing at a talent, or it's about seeking within the heart is what I'm getting again here too. I'm hearing the name Samantha. So again, with the Emperor here, it's possible that this could be someone around you, but just take it how it's going to be. So let's see a little bit more then, if that kind of sounds like something that could be your message. What else would you like to say here, Spirit? Because it almost feels like there's an urgency with this message. This one does feel like one of those readings where it's like it really wants to come out. Yeah, Spirit's saying it's really time to release any kind of limitations which have kept you from whatever this is. And it's almost like it's kind of spilling out at this point. It's something that cannot be avoided. We have to follow this. We have to kind of believe in ourselves. There's a lot here that is either cropping up, if this is for you, in the subconscious fears that are coming through, not believing again in yourself, not believing in the sort of the potential of a new start, of a new beginning. I'm also being told too that for whoever this is for, there's been this perception of forces outside of your control, to where you've maybe given yourself, or whoever this is has given themselves away to other people's opinions or just other people's energies, and has not sort of claimed the emperor energy, regardless of the gender, but just being in that position of power within self. And that's kind of what whoever this is for needs to hear, that it's your turn, I'm hearing, to be happy, or it's your turn to follow that. Because the Eight of Swords, the Moon, this is all mental, emotional fears and negativity, which has kept somebody caged in from really following what they truly want, from really following a new beginning and a new start. So let's get a little bit more. Yeah, I'm being shown a card from a deck that says, you go first, the universe will catch you. And it shows somebody just like a fool's energy. I'm sure the Fool will probably come out because it feels like that. The King of Cups. Yeah, so I do feel like this is getting strong, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I do kind of feel like for some of you, this could be about a person around you. But you can apply it to yourself again if you want to. It just depends on who it's for. Because I do kind of feel with the King of Swords here and the King of Cups, somebody has been moving from their ego and from their logic here and disbelief of what's possible for a long time. And again, I keep getting something about like a very long time. So maybe this has been like a belief system that somebody has had since childhood, or it's been something that it's almost like if these dreams or these things that we want are dormant here and we don't really feed them, or we don't acknowledge that they're there, it will end up really causing a lot of distress and negativity, even health issues. With this here too, I do kind of feel like this possibly could be for someone, again, that has a lot of water in their chart, could even be prone to a bit of illusions, or not thinking clearly, not seeing clearly. And it's like, again, I'm hearing in plain sight. There's some sort of obvious choice here, or obvious answer that has been hidden in plain sight. Tell us a little bit more then, Spirit, about this message. Yeah, all the cards flew out. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Yeah. Again, I'm being shown the heart chakra really strongly here. So for whoever it's for, this individual seems to have a blocked heart chakra, or there's something about not tuning into it's almost like Spirit showing me that if somebody were blind and they only had their senses to rely on, it's like for whoever this message is for, there's been too much reliance on sort of the non-senses, sort of like the ego, the logic. And I feel like it's supposed to be the heart that guides us to what is right for us, or what we really want in life. And with this new start here, I feel like someone really needs, again, to hear this message urgently, that there's a feeling that if you just put the work into it, or if you just take that first step, towards your dreams right now, if you just believe that it's possible, that the universe will support you and will catch you if you do that, there's almost like this promised energy. And I think that came up in the reading I just did too. There's like a promised feeling here, that there's such, and that's why it's coming up so urgently, because somebody needs to hear it, that the doubts, the fears, the illusions are not real, or not true. So it's like there's a strong yes, like in capital letters, that this is the right path. Whatever's in your heart is the right path. Whatever's in somebody's heart will be supported. And that's how, it goes. Like, that's how the universe works, because we're supposed to have the things that we want. And somebody here is needing that answer right now. Somebody's needing that confirmation that indeed this is the right decision to move from the heart. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Again, I'm getting a very heavy feeling here. I'm getting, whoever this is very heavy in emotions. That's how you'll know it's for you, or that's how you'll know if it's somebody around you. Maybe you've been picking up on somebody's heaviness in their emotions. Someone has definitely been very, again, heavy in emotions, which are, yes, they can be negative emotions, but it's more of like, it's more of like understanding and sifting through something. It's almost like an overgrown kind of yard, or all the weeds are overgrown. We have to begin to clear that. We have to begin to mow the lawn, but it's kind of going to take a bit because there's so much to get rid of. And so it's that kind of heaviness of maybe someone's becoming very aware and understanding of like how they really feel, which they haven't felt in a while, maybe ever. And so if, again, this is you, you may be feeling this pressing or heavy emotion, but at the same time, it's like, you know that you know what to do kind of at the same time. You know what your intuition is telling you to do. And if you are feeling in a low place, or if you have been struggling with dark thoughts for a long time, or if you've been struggling with this feeling of not being good enough or imposter syndrome, again, there's a feeling to where this has been something that is finally ready to break. Like you can feel confident to let this go now. And Spirit's really, again, giving this encouragement. I'm seeing a white dove, giving this strong encouragement that please do that. Please say yes to these dreams that you have, or something specific that you would like to pursue from the heart, or even just creating your dream life, taking steps in that direction with this new start here. So it can apply differently to everybody, but it feels like, and they keep saying that if you just take the first step. So what else, Spirit, for this message? Anything specific here? Anything else? Oh yeah, and they did show me before I started the reading, and I forgot to mention, they showed me a snake, and something about like the snake shedding the skin, but it's like the snake was not shedding the skin even though it was supposed to. And it created a lot of discomfort because something is ready to go, something is ready to be released, but we're still trying to clutch on to those heavy emotions that no longer, like, it's almost like there's that heaviness that weighs us down or weighs somebody down. And really their energy is supposed to be light and buoyant and like moving from the heart. But someone's been kind of attaching themselves to, again, this like clear message of a lack of confidence, of not believing fully in themselves, feeling that maybe their dreams are too far out of reach, that this would be impossible for me to do or to pursue. And Spirit's saying that's not the case. Yeah. A fiery climax approaches. This, for whoever this is kind of going through, or will soon be going through, this understanding. With that new moon there, it's like the time has come, sort of, where it's almost like, and it doesn't have to be this, but if it's like an addiction, for example, or it's somebody who's had like a very bad habit, or they've had this negative mindset for a long time, it gets to the point where, again, it causes like an issue, or it may cause you just reach a point eventually, usually, where something reaches the breaking point, either because that addiction has taken over your life and everything has fallen apart, or something worse. But whatever it is, it's like there's like a wake-up call moment. And I feel like that's what someone here is going through. And if this is you, there's the message here to allow yourself to really release all of that heaviness right now. Really allow yourself to move through this final clearing or purging, is what I'm getting, so that you can finally live your life the way that you've intended to, and live your life the way that the universe has intended you to. So for those of you watching who've been feeling kind of sad or low, or you've been feeling that nothing ever works for me, or I can never achieve my goals, it's like, I don't think this is going to work anymore. Like, you can't kind of continue on that path anymore. And there's a part of you that knows that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. The answers that you need are coming. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting that they're showing me like something frozen is now cracking and thawing open. So again, it feels like there's some sort of breakthrough. Let me see what that is actually. There's some sort of breakthrough that can no longer be avoided. The answers that you're needing for this are coming in some way or another. And for some of you, maybe it's going to be through something difficult, because that's the only way to sort of jolt this awake. Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's like Let me see. What is this answers though that are coming? What is this? Five of Swords. Yeah. There's a lot of internal conflict for whoever this is for. The Three of Wands reversed. What is the answers that are coming? The Devil, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just, however this is going to resonate, if it does resonate as being someone around you, because I think it's going to be 50-50. For some of you, it is someone around you. So maybe it's someone that you're connected to in love. It could be an ex. It could be someone that you're spiritually connected to. If that's the case, this person is, like I just said, they've met face to face here with the Devil. And I'm getting that it could be in a few ways. It could be because of something that has just reached the point of like, we can't deny it anymore, or we can't we can't keep going like that anymore. Or other things could happen where it just brings it all to the surface in various ways. Maybe certain things are falling apart, or there's this realization that this track that I'm going on, or this road that I'm on can no longer be sustainable. But again, if it's you, then it's you. And it's something that Spirit's saying that you know this because you know that there's something that, you know that there's like a very dense or dark maybe part of you that is, like I'm hearing Spirit say, ruining your life in a way. It's a bit of a kind of like this blunt message here, but I think that you'll know if that's you, because it's something that you're like aware of this though. You're aware that there's a block in between you and your dreams, or you and the new beginnings. And since Spirit was saying hidden in plain sight, it's actually much more accessible than you think. So maybe it's just the fears that you've left lingering for a long time. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, I think it's going to be different though. I think the answers are going to come through. How are the answers coming? Oh yeah, I'm hearing the universe. So this definitely could be like a divine intervention for somebody. The universe can no longer see this anymore, like Ace of Cups. Yeah, again, the heart. For some of you here, if this is you, you actually could be confronted with a beautiful offer. It could be a love partnership. So for the first group of you, if this is you and you identify with what's coming up here in the reading, maybe you're feeling hopeless, you may be actually given an offer, or you may be presented with something. It could be something that lights you up in your heart. It could even be like a person, a soulmate connection, something which is entering your life to crack you open. And it's like that's kind of the answer that you need is coming, because it's going to test you almost, or force you to see things differently and give you an opportunity to create this new path for yourself. And it's almost like the universe is presenting it to you now, because it's time for you to see this. Yeah, that is going to be for some of you, where they're showing me that snake again. It's like we are given the opportunity to finally let that old skin go now. And it's actually going to feel very relieving. I'm almost getting a lot of like, it's almost like I'm seeing someone screaming, but they're actually crying at the same time. Like there could be this very heavy, I keep getting this heavy emotion being released for somebody, or will soon happen. And it's like a complex emotion, because it's joy, but it's also pain at the same time. And maybe that's because it releases all kinds of these limiting beliefs and these, what seems to be this negativity, which has been stored sort of in the body or in the subconscious here with the moon. And I guess it also could be that if this is something or someone around you, It could be the same thing. Maybe there's an offer coming in from that person. For some of you. Let's see if there's anything else, Spirit, that you want to say. Any final messages for this reading that you would like to say here? Yeah, I'm being shown somebody opening a fence, and I'm hearing like, you know, the fence is open now. Someone has ulterior motives that they are concealing. Tell me more about this. Transition. You are in between worlds now as you begin a new phase. Yeah. Sweep away obstacles so you can see your next move. Because I almost feel like as I'm looking at this card, the masked intent, I do feel like there's, wow, yeah. There is going to be an answer coming, and I know that was the title of the last reading I did too, and there was something that came up about the third eye, I think, or the intuition. This is going to be different for everyone, how this is coming, because I'm getting a few different of those groups of you. Some of you, again, you may be having an answer indirectly given to you by something new maybe that will come in. It could be in the form of a new soulmate connection, a new friendship, maybe something that, again, like almost surfaces or cracks this open for all of this to come out now. What is this? What is this ulterior motive? Could you tell me a little bit more about that, Spirit? What is that? Is this something towards the viewer? Now, because for some of you, it's the mask that you are wearing, if it is talking about you. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Hermit, and the Two of Swords. Let me just see what this is. What is this, Spirit? Is there any kind of warning coming in with this? What do they need to know? Yeah, it's a bit, I keep going back and forth here between different scenarios. For some of you, there definitely is going to be the Tower, the Five of Wands. Yeah, there could be a message here for some of you of someone that is going to be revealing their true intentions. But again, it may not be like directly. It's something that the universe is going to show you, or that somehow you're going to see things clearly. But why is this Emperor here? Why is this Emperor back here? Who is the Emperor then? I don't know why I'm getting this like whirlwind of energies. It's almost like everything is spinning out of control here. So that's why I can't really pin this down. It almost feels like it's gonna, I don't know what that is. It's gonna be different for everyone, because it feels like for some of you, you're gonna be in the boat where you're going to be seeing the true colors of somebody. But others of you, this is like wrapped up into something else at the same time, if that makes sense. Like somebody else is taking off their mask with something else, or it's like it's an entanglement here. But I mean, either way, the truth is coming, and you're going to be seeing clearly. It's almost like a light bulb moment, or the sun comes out, because soon you're going to see clearly. So let's say, for example, that this is someone connected to you. Something's unraveling with them, maybe in their personal life. Possibly there's going to be an intention towards you. And then at that time, it's like you'll see everything clearly, because it's all out in the open now. And it also could be, if this is talking about you, you know, that you're the one struggling with this, you may also see the intentions of someone that has kept you in this loop of not feeling confident within yourself. And so their true colors will be exposed. And then it's like you're meeting your true community, which is then going to shine light on like who is truly meant for you. So I don't know. It's like, I just feel like everything right now is spinning here to, it's almost like if you were to throw something up in the air, like puzzle pieces up in the air, and they're about to land, but where they land is kind of going to vary, and it's going to land where the universe is putting it. That's kind of how it feels. So right now we can't really predict who's who or what this is. It's just saying that there is going to be some exposure coming. There's going to be a lot that's going to be revealed to you. And again, if you're the one dealing with this, the answers that you need to come out of all of this are coming too. So things that have kind of kept you in negativity, things that you will soon see clearly. I hope that makes sense. Because it's definitely, this is a powerful time here with this third eye and the sweep away here, the clear path. That, like that came up in the last reading too, there's a very clear message here that if this aligns with you in any way, you're about to receive a lot of clarity. You're about to receive a lot of answers that are going to shift the path forward of your life and of certain maybe areas of your life, which can be multiple areas. It could be your love life. Definitely, I feel like there is for some of you, certainly a person connected here, whoever they might be for you, or multiple people's intentions will be revealed. And it's like Spirit saying that this is, you're supposed to be in sort of this whirlwind right now in order for all of this to come to the surface. Like we have to shake something up in order for it to be cleared. If we never go through the tower, then we're never going to set the new kind of foundation of things that no longer serve. So I think just kind of allow for the pieces to fall right now. If you've been feeling something coming, if you feel like there's an answer coming, then you're right. But how that answer will exactly fall is going to have to come to you, and you will know what to do when that time comes, and you will know how that applies to you when the time comes. I just heard you might want to sit down for this. So for some of you, this could be something kind of major. I mean, obviously with the tower here, I do think this is going to be something. I just feel like this, I keep getting the sense to where this is something that a lot of you, regardless if it's you or not, it's like you've been either waiting for this for a very long time, or it's there's this feeling of something hidden for quite some time is now ready to come to light. Okay, something that wasn't out in the open. It was kind of, the moon was lingering there for a long time. There was something in the dark. There was something in the corner over there in the darkness, and it had to kind of be there for what seems to be a very long time. I keep getting however long that is, but something where just it's all kind of hitting the fan now is sort of what Spirit's saying. And again, those kind of pieces of, like, if something were to be exploding, those fragments of the pieces of something exploding is going to land in different spaces. So just kind of let the tower fall, surrender to the process of what's coming in here, and just know that either way you look at this, you're going to end up with your true people, your true tribe. So it's like with the wolf here, I'm getting Spirit showing you who's loyal, and possibly someone around you too. There's just a mix here. There's an entanglement of everyone's being kind of put with their people. I don't know, that's what it's feeling like. Or we're being guided to what's truly meant for us after a time period of us not being either open to it, or there were things that had to be, there's things that have to be revealed in order to reach this point for everyone involved. Okay, let's get one final card to close up the reading. Is there any final card here? I just heard Spirit say, you will not repeat the same story. Yeah, so however this is, I mean, if you could take anything away from the message, I don't know why I can't talk today. I feel like this, because this energy is coming, but I think that if you could take anything away from this, and I forgot now what I was saying. You will not repeat the same cycle. Yeah, something with that. If you could take anything away from it, that this is, yeah, it's just like the next, it's just whatever has been repeating or whatever has been on repeat within yourself or your environment, or something that you felt you could never have the answer to. Things are going to look very different soon. Okay, so we have all must-have prizes, trying to please everyone. Yeah, that's the energy I was just getting of the spinning circle. So I don't know what that is. If this is you, you're trying to please everyone. There's like a feeling of putting your energy in multiple jars, you know, putting your energy, spreading it too thin. This is things that, again, with the community here in the Ace of Cups, we have to be led now to the one thing that is better for us or right for us. And again, that could be somebody else too. There could be this feeling of too much going on, too many cords in different directions, and we have to clear that because we can't stay in that energy anymore. It's not sustainable anymore. Spirit's making way to clear that now. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So again, you'll know if that's for you. There could be someone who's just going to feed you empty promises, or they have already done that. It's just, we all have to kind of consider here at this point, you and others around you, where is our energy going? What are we feeding into that is actually working and what is not? Yeah, trust yourself. See, again, that's like the final advice here too. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. At the end of the day, like whoever this reading is for and whoever is the main character in this knows what's best. And that's the main message here. Someone has to follow, that's what came up in the very beginning. Like someone has to follow their heart. Someone has to follow what they feel is best for them. So if something feels off and not right for you, then you don't need any more clarification other than what you're going to be seeing soon. The answers that are coming to you that will reveal this Tower and what's truly in alignment. And yeah, see, there's this moment of falling in between worlds, the unknown, change. Yeah, wow. I definitely feel like if this is for you, prepare for what seems to be a pretty sudden change that's coming in. Things are not going to be the same, is just what I'm getting. Things are about to change. So I almost feel like it's just going to have to come to you though. I wouldn't, and I think that's been coming up too, to not go seek the answers right now. Let them really come to you, because I feel yeah, that's just what I feel. So yeah, I think I will leave it here. I feel like there's a part of this that is like unfinished, but for some reason I feel like it's supposed to kind of be like that right now. Let me just verify, is there any final message that needs to come up, or are we supposed to kind of leave it to see what's coming in? Yeah, they want to leave it with this Nine of Pentacles and this clear the path. That soon, again, you will have the answers. And this is you trusting your own advice, trusting your own guidance. You will know what to do when the time comes and how this will apply to you when the time comes. And you're the only one that can know what to do. So just be ready for change and for a major clearing that seems to be long overdue. So I really hope this helped for whoever this was for. I hope this could reach whoever it was meant for. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know if or how this applies to you. And remember, these can be pushed out a bit further. A lot of times, I actually was just shuffling the tea leaf deck and the month of December flew across the room. So for some of you, it could be maybe closer to December. I found that a lot of times the readings sometimes can take place 1 to 2 months later, if not a little bit more, but just depends. But yeah, I'll leave it here. And if you would like to join our Patreon community, by the way, I do have that linked down below for extra exclusive readings over there. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.